guys, this is Heather with Book Junkie, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Paper Palace by Miranda Cowley Heller. Now, the first thing that drew me to this book was the cover. I love the artwork of the cover. I don't really know what the book is about based on the cover, and I'm kind of the person that judges a book by its cover. I hate to admit it, but that's the first thing I look at when I go to the bookstore and get new books. But I loved the cover of it, and I also was reminded of Where the Crawdads Sing when I saw this cover, and I loved that book. That was such a great book. Also, it is part of Reese's Book Club book, which I have read a few of their books, and I absolutely loved every single one of them. So that was another reason why I was drawn to this book. Now, Miranda Cowley Heller, this is her first novel, and I thought she did a great job of it. I gave this book a 4.2 out of 5. I thought it was good, and kudos to you, Miranda Cowley Heller, for having this be your first book, and I absolutely loved it. Now, this book takes place in Cape Cod, and it's over a 24-hour period with a bunch of flashbacks. And it is about a main character named Elle, and the flashbacks are basically her growing up literally from birth to present day. The 24-hour period is Elle with her husband Peter in the backwoods of Cape Cod at the Paper Palace, and she's trying to figure out what decision should she make. Should she stay with her loving husband Peter, or should she go and be with her childhood love Jonas? This book basically goes from past to present and how Elle grew up with her sister and her mother, and basically how they got to where they are now. Also, this book is separated with 5 different parts, and it is Elle, Jonas, Peter, this summer, and present day are the 5 different parts of this book. What I absolutely loved about this book was how descriptive it was. I literally felt like I was there, or I can imagine myself being there, feeling the feelings that Elle is feeling, or her mother, or whoever they were describing. It was great, and that is why I love to read books, is to basically take me to another reality, or just take me away from the reality that I'm in, and to just enjoy the life of the book or feel for what the people are feeling in the book. And this book does that 100%, and that's why I really liked this book. It does take a while to understand the characters because there are a lot. Especially in the beginning, I kind of got lost. I had to go back and read, like, oh, who is this person? Is this a new one? Is this not? And then towards the end, I was kind of just like brushing over these new characters' names because I'm like, I can't remember all of these. So that was one thing I didn't really enjoy, was trying to remember who each and every character was. One of the characters is Elle's mother, and I have a love-hate relationship with her. I don't know what I feel for her. She can be a total bitch sometimes, but then other times I can really see her trying to do her best, taking care of her children and just being the best mother she can. So I really don't know how I feel for her in this whole entire book. And then Elle, she has gone through a lot in her life. I'm actually surprised that she is who she is in this book based on what she has gone through. So I'm proud of you, Elle, for getting this far. And because of that, this book really made me feel for the family that I have in the childhood I grew up with, and I'm so extremely grateful for that just based on reading this book. I will say, on the cover of this book, it says it is a magnificent page turner. Now, I wouldn't really consider this a page turner book. It took me about the first 100 pages to even really get into this book and want to read more. I was struggling in the beginning, but once I got past through those like first 100 pages, it was really good. It picked up. So if you are reading this book and you're like, oh, I don't know, it's not really picking up for me, I'm not really feeling it, keep reading. Do not stop reading because it is really good. And thank you guys for listening to this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, hit the like button and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Also, feel free to leave comments on what books you want me to read next, because I'm definitely going to be reading them and I love recommendations. So thank you guys so much. Bye.